Welcome back to Vanguard Motor Sales. I'm Greg, and that is a Backdraft Cobra. There's a small block 427 under the hood, and she is absolutely gorgeous. Now, one of the really cool things about Backdraft Cobras is they completely build these in a factory. The car's completely put together except for the motor and trans. Then they come over here to the States, they just slip in the motor and trans. So the paint work, all the plumbing, all of the suspension, the framework, everything is done at the factory at Backdraft. You can see those chrome bezels look beautiful. The white stripes really set off this metallic maroon paint, just looking absolutely gorgeous. Like I said, underneath the hood, small block 427, making a bunch of horsepower. She sounds amazing. Those side pipes just sing. It's got the true knockoffs, and those are the oversized wheels. Back in the day, they ran 15s. These are looking absolutely beautiful. So they are the true knockoffs. You got to take that spinner off to get the wheel and tire off. We've got a little bit of paint protection here on the hips because those front tires throw up a rock every now and then. And then the latch to open the doors right there. We got 4-point harness in there, wood steering wheel. We got an upholstered dash. We got great looking carpeting in there. Then of course the signature 4-speed shifter. And this one's got a 5-speed. Back in the day, it would have been a 4-speed. Just everything on the cars looking sweet as can be. One of the coolest things about these cars is when you're out driving them around, you're going to get people following you. You pull into a gas station, you're going to have a mini car show on your hands because everybody's going to come over and they're going to want to take a look at it, check it out. So get ready to tell people about your Cobra. Looks like we got a cockpit cover in there also. Trunk is nice and big on this one. There's actually a little bit of room up there in the front. You can probably get some of your lawn chairs in, whatever you're going to take with you at a car show. What's a lot of fun in these things is going out for ice cream, having fun with them, even taking them out on the racetrack. You get the right tires on this baby, take this thing out on the racetrack and whip some butt. Now, a lot of people don't know it, but at Vanguard Motor Sales, we own all of our inventory here. And what does that mean to you? Most classic car dealers sell on consignment. They sell just about anything that'll roll through the door, and they don't know much about the cars. Finding a Vanguard quality car isn't easy. Our team of 15 buyers review thousands of vehicles each month. Our inspectors travel all over the country to handpick each of our cars, which saves you time, money, and frustration. Think of us as your expert hands, eyes, and ears to make sure that you end up with the highest quality cars. We have almost 50 team members here at Vanguard, and every one of us is a gearhead. Growing up around the Motor City, all of our families worked in the auto industry. I grew up working in the garage with my dad, and we worked on countless classics over the years. Around here, cars are a way of life. It's Cobra time, 427 stroker under the hood. Sounding amazing with these side pipes. Just a badass car right here, man. Fun to drive. Talk about an attention getter. It doesn't matter where you go with this car, you will draw some attention. She is a sweetheart. Love the color on it. The sun's really making that paint dance. Tell you what, I'm ready to go to a car show. She's downshifting nice. This baby's got a 5-speed in it. Clutch feels good, brakes feel great. Exhaust sounds even better. Now Tom can deliver this baby anywhere in the world. You just give him a call at 248-974-9513. He'll tell you just how easy it is to park this dream in your driveway. Now you can see down here on the dash, you got all the gauges you need, real self-explanatory. Now the keys to the left of the steering wheel, then there's a starter button right here, and then there's a battery shut off right on the trans tunnel here, right in front of the shifter. Talking about the shifter, I love these Shelby shifters. Bent forward, it's just so comfortable. Now we're headed back to our shop right now. We're right outside the Motor City here in Plymouth, Michigan. If you'd like to come visit us, we'd love to have you. We sell about 95% of our stuff sight unseen on the net. But we do love to have visitors, or you can send an inspector, no problem. Just give us a call, let us know you're coming. I just love the sound of this baby. And if you've subscribed to our channel, I want to thank you. We've hit over 1 million subscriptions. Now we're right here at our shop. We're located right here in the Motor City at 15100 Keel Street in Plymouth, Michigan. This building is where our team of 15 world-class mechanics inspect and improve every one of our cars. All of our work is done in-house. Our mechanics only service the vehicles we sell. We start with a thorough inspection and test drive. Then our team gets to work. We take the time to learn each car and fix the things that I would fix if it was mine. If that means the engine needs to come out, then it comes out. When you purchase a classic car from an auction or another dealer, in most cases it hasn't been inspected or serviced. You may be in for some unpleasant surprises. At Vanguard, we save you from the headaches that cost you time and money by handling this process for you. Right down the road is our 40,000 square foot indoor showroom. This building is climate controlled and houses over 100 amazing vehicles. We're constantly bringing in new inventory, so you never know what might show up tomorrow. We are underneath the Cobra now, and it is clean as a whistle under here too. You can see the fuel tank looking brand new. You can see the paint on the frame still looking brand new. Now this one does have the BMW rear suspension in it. We just rolled it over and we're counting 323 gear. Of course it is posi, it's got disc brakes out back, all the bushings still look new. And I think I mentioned earlier, one of the cool things about these cars is these are all assembled at Backdraft, like the rear end and the suspension and everything comes in this car. The only thing that gets put in is the motor and the trans. We do have a 5-speed trans in here. It does have a hydraulic clutch. It does have an explosion-proof bell housing. It's got an aftermarket Moroso pan on it, high torque Power Master starter, the BMW suspension up front. We do have power rack and pinion steering on this car. We do have disc brakes up front. We've got aluminum radiator with electric fan keeping it cool. We got a big sway bar up here. Now the nose on this thing is looking pretty good. May have had one little scratch on it. Make sure you stay away from the curb about that much farther than you think, because the nose of this car is a lot longer than it looks when you're sitting behind the wheel. Tires are in great shape. And then we have the true knockoffs. Now these are actually the larger size wheel. Back in the day they ran a 15-inch wheel. These are 18s. We got two 45/40 18s. Now these knockoffs, the way these work is you spin off that center cap and you cut the wire and then you knock them off towards the front. So you hit them this direction on both sides. One side's left-hand thread, one side's right-hand thread. Then put your wire back on there. The wire's on there for good looks. That's what they used to do back in the day. We have the jet-coated headers. You can see how nice and clean the frame is and everything as we work our way down the side, how the jet coating on the headers are looking good. These side pipes just sound amazing. We actually were just out driving this not too long ago. Actually, it was a while ago because I can still touch those pipes and I don't get snake bit. There it is, 295/40 18s. Same thing goes on the back. You knock them off towards the front, and obviously to put them on, you knock them off towards the back. Let's get under the hood. We are under the hood now, and as you can see, we got a 427 stroker under here. These start out as a 351, then they put in a stroker kit that makes them 427 cubic inches. We do have a Holly carb on there. More than likely that's a 600. It is vacuum secondaries, it is dual feed, and it is a single pumper. We have the Ford style distributor that's probably an MSD. It's got an MSD coil, and there's probably an MSD box around here somewhere firing that. You can see the late model power steering pump there, water pump, everything looking brand new, alternator looking brand new, serpentine belt setup here. The overflow tank is all polished up, looking good. The tank for the power steering fluid's all polished up. And one thing that's really cool is they got these remote cylinders. One's for the clutch and the other two are for the brakes. It's a lot easier to make sure they're full and check levels and all that good stuff. I've already told you about power steering, power brakes, jet coated headers, got Ford racing wires on it. I mean, it's a little sweetheart, man. I love the color, love the setup, love the sound. Had a blast driving it just a little bit ago, so give us a call at 248-974-9513 and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this little dream in your drive.